Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for this week of November 2nd, guys. I apologize for the lighting. I'm filming this in the evening, so it's all artificial. Now, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please, guys, check all three, not just that first one. And if you're not sure what your signs are, there's a free astrological calculator down below. Now, my beautiful Cancer, being a water sign, I know we just had an incredible and powerful full moon just this last weekend. So understand if you're feeling some of that residual energy, if you're feeling some of the emotions coming to the surface, especially for my water signs, to really take the time to soak in that sea salt bath, have that good cry, journal it out, express it out, because most water signs are quite empathic. And so being able to kind of release what's yours, release what's not, to make space for what's new and coming for you. We have that new moon on the 15th. All right, my sage is going a little crazy, so I'm just trying to put it out just a tad. Stick it on over here. All right, Cancers, let's jump on into this. Now, this is your first time watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonates with you or serves you in some way, please share it, like, or subscribe down below, guys. I really do appreciate it. It really, really helps. All right, guys, let's just take a deep breath. Let's ground, and let's check in and see what this week holds for you. Looks good. Okay, guys, I love it. We have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Coins. This Nine of Swords has been around a bit, and that's that really stressful, can't sleep, shoulda, coulda, woulda, thinking too much, fearful thinking. And I'm letting you guys know it's a little bit more heightened with that full moon, and it's a lot of that residual energy that's been kind of tampered down a little bit. My sage is trying to relight itself, come back to life over here. Okay, now starting out the beginning of the week, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Coins. Cancers, this is an incredible week for work, making decisions, finances, financial choices. When we have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Coins is someone she can be a homeowner, but just also someone who's very practical and wise with her money. She uses her, and don't look at gender here, but this energy uses their prosperity, their finances, their abundance, and they reinvest in things that are long-term, houses, nurture themselves, their environments. Now, there's going to be some decisions that need to be made this week quite quickly, Cancer, so don't be a little bit more logical when it comes to your finances this week. I know it's easy to be emotional, but when it comes to making good business decisions, the Queen of Coins always looks at the long term. So if there's money you have to spend, things you have to buy and fix in the house, things that you want to purchase in order to really nurture yourself and those around you, or really build that foundation, don't allow a lack mentality. Make good decisions. If it's something that's good for you in the long term, this is a good investment. If you're not quite sure what to do, you might want to ask a third party, but honestly, when you have queens, you know what to do, Cancers. Now you have the Queen of Wands right next to the Queen of Coins. This is not just a great time for financial expansion. This is a time of creative expansion. You can go after anything you want this week. This week, you're going to feel abundant, creative, powerful, confident. It's an incredible week to invest in yourself, your own stocks, bonds, invest in your own home. It's a great time to invest in creative projects. It is guaranteed to come out well, Cancer, especially when you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is an energy, it's my favorite. Independent, sexy, vibrant, good rapport, good with people, and extremely creative. And whatever she puts her mind to manifests like that, as long as you do not get caught up on the house. The house aren't even your responsibility. That's the universe's responsibility. Keep your eye on the prize and walk towards it. This looks like to be a lot of decisions in regards to projects, your career, investments, and your long term. This is an incredible week. You have the Six of Wands. On top of that, the Six of Wands is congratulations, it's accolades, it's success, it's completions of projects. You might notice this week a lot of news on the way in regards to your goals, your career, things that you've invested in. This is an incredible week. So for instance, you might have been working really, really hard on projects, on maybe a book, or maybe on a product, or maybe on something at work all this time, and this week you're going to go bam, 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 bam. It's going to go into print, or it's going to sell, or it's moving faster now that it's out there, and you're going to have to make very quick decisions on this. financially, maybe you have to set prices, maybe you have to change things around. You're going to know very fast moving. You're going to get a lot of recognition from your peers as well. The Six of Wands is like on to the next project. It is not a week of slowing down. It is not a week of just chilling out. It's what's the next thing? What's the next goal? Now that there's a little bit of a snowball effect. Now, when you have the Six of Wands, it can also be promotions. It can be awards of some form. It can be title changes, new opportunities that are above or, forward moving than the one you were on. Now you have the Nine of Swords here. Now this Nine of Swords I really do feel has a lot to do with this full moon energy. But when we do really well and we earn more and we're having more responsibility and we're working, as exciting as it is, it's natural to have this fearful energy of, what if I made the wrong decision? What if I made a mistake? What I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Nine of Swords, as terrifying as it can be, it's kind of like a sleepless night, overthinking too much. It's not real. It's not real. We can think of 10 million different negative scenarios, but they're just scenarios and they could feel real. But if I make Cancer, call an Archangel Michael or the Divine or whatever you believe in, whatever ascended master you adhere to, and surrender it. Say, just example, Divine Source, Creator, I surrender all of this fearful energy to you. Take it from me, and in its place, fill me with peace and optimism. Because fear only begets more fear, and we don't want to sabotage. We don't want to create self-fulfilling prophecies. Now we have the Two of Cups with the Page of Swords. Now I think the universe is going to help you out a little bit here. The Two of Cups is a soulmate. It is a kindred spirit. So whether this is your romantic partner, your sister, your best friend, your brother, it doesn't matter. The universe is going to bring somebody in to give you kind of some blunt truths this week. But this is good because as you're growing and getting excited, and this energy starts to kick in, someone's going to come and be like, hey, you do this every time. Or stop with the sob story. Or stop with the victim mentality. Don't you see all your blessings? You need to get on it. And you might be like, whoa, that was a bit harsh, a bit blunt. But the Page of Swords always is. Because it discusses amazing opportunities, even if they are challenging. And they're giving it to you straight. They're giving you out of love. So if anybody gets real with you this week, know that they're doing it because they're trying to save you from yourself. They're trying to give you constructive criticism to keep you on the ball. You have the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins, it's wonderful. The Eight of Coins is a lesson. It's a learning. The universe can pour all the abundance and all the opportunity upon you. But if you allow fear and insecurity to sabotage it every time, what good is it? And it's not going to happen this time, Cancer. So what an incredible week for creativity and work and financial business, for recognition and good news. And maybe a little harsh truth from someone who loves you, but they're doing it so that you learn your lesson this time around to have a better outcome, a different outcome. This is a beautiful week, Cancer. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.